Well, Eric Stumpf is chef de cuisine at the Maiden restaurant, and earlier this month, he took top honors at the Great American Seafood Cook-Off in New Orleans. And congratulations for that. That's awesome.
Thank you so much,
Showing
Michael.
people that, people in New Mexico know how to do seafood.
We sure do. We sure do.
We might have a limited amount of water, but we know how to cook it, right?
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah, tell me about the competition. So you took second place, which is an awesome accomplishment.
It was a great honor to just be representing the state of New Mexico. In this New Orleans competition, it's all started here with Rock the Boat.
Okay.
We had won that. That moved us to the next stage. We represented New Mexico and had to use a fish that was indigenous to our region.
Oh, so it's sustainable seafood again.
Exactly right. So trout was really the I guess the people's choice of what we were able to use, just because we are landlocked.
Right.
And preparing trout to me was definitely a challenge.
Of course.
Other people were using ahi tuna, crab meat.
So you have texture and you can do different things
just
to it.
Beautiful things. And not to say trout isn't wonderful, and I think a lot of people associate trout with that kind of home cooked and line caught. So preparing that was definitely, and bringing it to a height of potential winning was definitely a challenge.
Absolutely. Would you say, it helped you kind of get out of your shell as a chef, because you probably have access to so many other ingredients for other kind of dishes.
Exactly. We had to really be creative, and I think just relying on the other things that really what make New Mexico special. Green chilies, market vegetables, baby yams, zucchinis, heirloom tomatoes, and things that we also utilize in our garden at the Hyatt.
Right. Oh, so it's all sustainable and all local at the same time.
That's correct.
That's so
correct.
Great. So what was the actual dish that you cooked? What was the name of the actual dish?
So that was a sweet corn crusted trout.
Ooh.
We did it on a market vegetables, and those included baby yams, zucchini, heirloom tomatoes, finger limes, and then we with corn dust and a hatch chili duo.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Awesome. So that's what you're cooking up for us today?
That is correct.
So you're going to assemble as you would as if you were at the competition?
Well, I wanted to show the viewers what the winning dish looked like. And normally it had taken an hour to prepare this at the competition. So we're going to try to get it done here in a couple minutes.
It's Iron Chef style, man. You got to do it real quick, right?
That's right. We're going to make it happen.
So show me some of the ingredients and all the things
Okay,
that
great.
Well,
what we have here is our zucchinis and squashes. We'll use a beautiful baby corn, grilled yams, heirloom tomatoes that again came from our garden, tomato jam. We're using our beautiful hatch chili, red and green, which we enhance a little bit with some cilantro to make it really vibrant and stand out.
Yeah, it looks like a pesto. That's great. It is the season now. They were talking about it earlier. It's chili season, so we got to get in order.
And green chili was voted #1 choice for the United States.
Yeah, see,
bringing that to our judges, I think it really wowed them to show that we were being true to our culture here in New Mexico.
Yeah, so let's put this together so we can show people what it looked like.
So we're going to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
And the first part of this plate is we're going to start off with our beautiful emulsion that we created with green chilies.
Presentation is everything.
And putting this together with a lot of cameras and people asking questions was also definitely a challenge.
I bet. So kind of holding the space bar while trying to do your craft.
Certainly. Also, these are some of the techniques that we can use at home, to enhance your plates. If you're making a sauce, instead of just kind of pouring it on the plate, we want to make it artistic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, so that was our center presentation. And we're going to put a couple more yams in here.
Baby yams, I think that's such a special touch because you don't really use those very often. You don't see that very often.
That's right, and they eat very well. It has a nice sweet texture, and what we wanted to do was give it a little eye appeal, so we grilled it a little bit. These are our heirloom tomatoes, our baby corns.
Perfect. And now the fish.
And the fish is our, the final aspect to things.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, and we got a little trout.
We're going to do the trout on top here.
That's beautiful. It's a work of art, and it tastes good. Can't beat that.
Well,
Perfect.
It's definitely, it's all about texture, color, and giving the judges something to wow about.
Perfect. Oh, awesome. Well, tell people where at the hotel. Tell me what the restaurant is. The Corn Maiden.
Certainly, the Corn Maiden is at the Hyatt Tamaya. We are located north in Albuquerque, about 15 minutes outside of the city. You can find us at hyatt.tamaya.com. And if you'd like to come and join us, we all have an exceptional array of seafood that we always have that's fresh and for your choosing.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chef. And we're going to come back and we're going to be tasting. So we'll come back. Stay tuned.
Great, thank you.
Today's chef appearance is sponsored in part by Ben E. Keith Food Service Distributors.
Welcome back. Eric, tell us one more time what you got here.
This is a corn-crusted trout on a hatch chili duo with market vegetables, baby yams, micro cilantro, and a tomato jam.
C'est magnifique.
So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
good. It looks gorgeous.
You know what I love? You look here, the chili sauce that you have in the shape of a chili. Your presentation's phenomenal.
Didn't even think about that.
I'm sure you did. by the way.
Innovation, right? That's
And
so
we
beautiful.
know why it is a nationally award-winning dish.
Well, the
Yes.
judges were wowed by the presentation, the beauty, the color, and the vibrance of what we presented. So I think that those things on their own.
okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's
Represented
awesome.
Mexico,
Yeah,
too.
thank you for
It
representing
Yeah,
New
yeah,
Mexico.
yeah. Everything
well
here
done.
is New Mexican. By the way, you can go check this out and more of his great meals up at the Corn Maiden at the Hyatt Tamayan, just outside of Bernalillo. Eric, thank you so much for coming in today. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having
it.
me. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And tomorrow on the Mexico Style, we're cooking with the Crown Room, the new fine dining restaurant at the Downs Racetrack and Casino.
And we're getting in shape with fire bells.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Eric, thank you.
Thank you.
Face
sir.
of Fox,
Thank you
Michael
so much.
Newman, it's good
Hey,
to see you.
it's been a pleasure.
Glad
Oh,
you're
it's
feeling
good.
better, buddy.
Hey, I'm glad to be back.
All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow with more New Mexico Style. Go to casa.com, find
Have
out
a
more
good
about
one.
today's show.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Can I flip this?
Do it up.